Welcome back to OC Outdoorsman. Fishing with me today are Quang, Corey, Tuan, and Tu. It's a little after 7 a.m. Air temperatures at 55 degrees and water temperatures at 64 degrees. It's a bit warmer, so let's see how this will affect rock fishing here at Newport Beach. This day started off really odd. First of all, we were just catching a ton of croaker, or at least I was in my first waypoint, and everyone else was just landing mackerel. The schools of mackerel were everywhere, and if you had a sabiki rig this day, you would just catch a bucket full of mackerel. So I've sped up the footage here a bit just to show you all the croaker that we were catching. I then switched to slow pitch jigging, and as you can see here, I started catching them on a flat fall jig. So yeah, we must have been right on top of a school.
Oh, look at that. Croaker on the flat fall.
So we moved to a different waypoint and we finally started to land reds, also known as Vermilion rockfish. Yeah, I must have tried 3 or 4 different waypoints this day, and as you can see, we were landing quite a few rockfish, mostly reds. A lot of these sunset or vermilion rockfish were all over the place. One thing to note is that the regulations here in California have changed. You're only allowed to keep 4 of these vermilion rockfish. So yeah, I was able to get, oh gosh, I lost count after a while, but as you can see here, the fishing was really good. And unfortunately here in Southern California, they don't get very big. I think the pressure here is just too great, but yeah, I started landing doubles. But again, most of the rockfish we were landing were on the smaller side.
Double.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it just dropped straight down. 175. One on shrimp, one on squid. Double. Yeah, baby.
I actually caught quite a few of these doubles this day. I mean, it wasn't just the croaker, but soon enough the vermilions were coming in 2s like this. It was really a great day of fishing. We were catching so many rockfish, but again, they were mostly the vermilion.
Good Newport Beach sized rockfish. Red number 1 and red number 2. This one's, I think, a little bigger. Another pot of dolphins is swimming right over here. They're all over the place today. Alright, got something nice here. Might be a double. I feel a little head shaking, so it could be a bass or a good sized ocean whitefish. Let's see. "192 feet. Oh, nice sand bass. Need to measure this guy.
So here's my first honeycomb rockfish. Now this was a double. The one on top is a honeycomb. Couldn't quite identify the fish on the bottom. But yeah, this is a good first for me.
Yeah, I'll keep this one.
So let's wrap things up with my final catch of the day. And here we're at another waypoint. So at most, we were maybe 1.5 miles away from the harbor, and we targeted between 150 to 200 feet of water. So you don't have to go too far out here at Newport Beach. As long as you hit the deeper water, you don't even have to go past 200. You'll catch a lot of these fish in just under 200 feet. If you have a fish finder, be sure to target areas where you see structure and the fish are there. We had no problems landing rockfish this day. And all because we covered so many waypoints. We did about 6 miles on the water, but it was a productive day. We caught a ton of fish.